Yeah,
AL.
Mahal, how you doing?
Good. I got a friend who wants to talk to you. Go ahead.
Great.
Hey, hello. Who am I speaking to? This is Agent Clancy.
Agent Clancy.
Yes, how do I refer to you as?
Yeah, L is fine, Agent Clancy. Are you CIA?
Say that again.
Are you CIA, Clancy?
I work for an OGA. I'm willing to say that.
Yeah, well, obviously then you're CIA. That's fine. We're just letting you know. I want to speak first. I'm letting you know that we have the full collateral accounts of the Five Star Trust. Okay, the five individuals, Bush, William Colby, Richard Armitage, Richard Lansdale, and Lieutenant Colonel Ferreira, aka Lorin William Rosier, who created the off-balance collateral account economic infrastructure for the planet in order to traffic cocaine and heroin in massive amounts throughout the world so that they could fund your black operations. You understand?
I'm following. Go ahead.
Yeah, good. So we now require your cooperation, okay, in order to bring the world back to a legal balance under the rule of law, both US constitutional law, international law, and so on and so forth. And in so long as the US government has put...
I don't want to offend you, but can I ask you two questions?
Please. No, go for it.
Okay, my first question is, without any offense to you, are you currently under the influence or have been drinking alcohol within the last 6 hours?
Yeah, I've had about a couple of beers, bro. I watched the footy tonight.
Okay.
But I'm certainly...
So you're claiming ownership to the incorporation, which is Alphabet.
No, wait. I'm certainly... Wait. Okay, at the end of the day, men can have a couple of beers. They're far from drunk. I could have told you I didn't drink a bit. So don't be a pussy. This has nothing to do with alcohol.
11 o'clock. No. I just want to clarify as an agent that I'm having a conversation with a sound person.
Oh, no. Okay, as an agent, Clancy, as an agent, you were speaking...
Before I ever speak to anyone, I have to clarify that you are not under duress. You're not under the influence of any type of medication.
No medication. I've had 2 sols, okay, after I walked my dog. I'm glad you clarified. I'm lucid. I could walk the line. I could pass a sobriety test. No dramas, mate. Okay? I'm a solid guy. I want what's best for the US. I want what's best for my country. And we're not going to get that if we continue to harass certain individuals in the US diplomatic context.
Correct. Now, second of all, can you give me your name again so I can run it through our ASIC?
Yeah, you can run my name. It's Elihi. E-L-E-L-I-A-H-I.
That's last name or first name?
That's my first name.
Okay, and your last name?
Is Priest. P-R-I-E-S-T.
Okay, great. And your GOB?
You need to run the title, and this is an MI6 title. I have a background at high-level negotiations with British intelligence.
Mr. Priest, for verification, can I have your GOB?
I don't work for the US government, mate. I'm a free agent.
It doesn't matter. We have an infrastructure and an ASIC system that's routed throughout the entire world. Within 5 inches of wherever you stand, that's where we're attached to.
Yeah, but you don't understand who I am. Clancy.
And I'm in agreement because we do control the human resource collateral. So you struck an interest.
No,
But I have to
Clancy.
verify that you actually indeed hold clearance.
Clancy, you don't control the human race anymore. That's why you're on the phone. You don't control the human race anymore. That's why you're on the phone tonight. Do you understand, Clancy?
Yeah, I sure do, mate. But at the same time, when neither one of us needs to be blunt about it, I just need to make sure that you have the clearance.
No, well, you need to do your due diligence outside of your little contract numbers because I never contracted with any of you pinpricks and that's how I won your game. Do you understand?
Well, you have to forgive me because I indeed have also as an agent is a pawn in the whole situation.
Well, look, at the end of the day, your bosses... No, wait.
For some time,
Wait, I don't really care what you have to tell me, Clancy. Clancy,
my obligation as a sworn agent to afford you that opportunity.
Clancy, I don't really care what you're talking about, to be perfectly honest. Okay? What I'm telling you is that your bosses who created your agency did that off the back of illegal drug trafficking. So you have the opportunity now to do the right thing by listening to me, or Mahal ends up in an international war crimes tribunal fighting for his life that he doesn't go to prison for the rest of his life. Do you understand?
But here's the thing, sir. The word that we're going to use here today loosely is called consent. And individuals such as people that are inferior are chattel, right? Chattel. And with that chattel said, you either or consented by default.
No, you're just following a robot program, mate.
So freedom is a state of mind, sir.
I'm in a clear state of mind. What I'm telling you is this, is that your organization, in order to be able to have the equity to control the human race, trafficked drugs from Nicaragua, trafficked drugs from Vietnam, trafficked drugs from Afghanistan, okay? And as a result, it is now involved in one of the most serious crimes.
Not to incriminate yourself, but is this an admission of guilt that you actually participated in those evolutions?
No, I didn't participate whatsoever. What happened is that an asset by the name of M, who was the attaché to the Director of Central Intelligence in 2011, that was Leon Panetta. Okay, so in 2009, 15 trillion US dollars was swifted from the Federal Reserve Bank to JP Morgan and then across to the Royal Bank of Scotland Global into the UK. Okay, and Panetta used me to try and get the money back. In 2011, Barack Obama came to meet David Cameron in the UK to get the money back. And Strathclyde told us that it was the highest security breach in the UK since World War II. That's the level I'm operating at. That's who I'm talking to you from. I have not been involved in those fraudulent, illegal drug transactions. I have been attempting to unearth that wealth for the sustenance, sustainability, and earth restoration projects that humanity rightly deserves under the Human Rights Act and under international law, sir.
Okay, but here's two situations. Who controls the UN?
The UN. Well, it's a bit of a treaty, isn't it? Between greed, money and power. Okay, the US is the military arm, London is the financial arm, and the Vatican is the religious arm. So take your pick.
Right, industrial military complex. Okay, great. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
We're on the same page, Clancy.
What does the year 1917 mean to you, sir?
Not a lot, because I didn't start until 1922. Nah, no information on 1917. Don't care about it.
You don't care about it? Well, it seems like you've been looking down a rabbit hole and don't really want to get your feet wet. So
No, my feet are wet, mate, because I'm talking to you right now, and I'm about to take Mahal to an international court, and his name just went to Washington PD today, and he's just grasped on John Ritchie. Right, so he's just let John Ritchie go. So who's John Ritchie going to let go? And we know where this began, and the sort of level names that are going to fucking go down tonight if you don't start fucking cooperating with me, sir.
Well, sir, if I was corroborating with anybody, would I even be on the phone with you or waste my time?
Exactly. That's why, no, I appreciate that. That's legitimate. Thank you, Clancy.
Plus, any type of threat from any type of Washington PD, which doesn't even exist because I have diplomatic immunity, which gives me the power and authority vested by international code and laws, and UCMJ, which is the military code, also the UCC, which governs all commerce and trade throughout this entire globe, correct?
There, that's good. That's good. And you're talking to another brother who's protected by diplomatic immunity, and you should know that that's under the Vienna Convention. So that's how we're having a very healthy, prosperous conversation tonight.
Correct. But at the same token, for your safety,
You don't need to worry about my safety, mate.
before a lot of things get scattered, it's also my job to protect you.
No, I appreciate that. That's a lovely... No, Clancy, that's a lovely gesture. Clancy, that's a lovely gesture, and I love that. But you don't need to protect me, mate. I've got pretty thick skin. You understand?
Hey, may I ask you a question? How much time have you spent in Melbourne?
Melbourne. Yeah, a little bit of time.
What's that?
Yeah, a little bit of time.
Yes. And you got solid roots in Adelaide, correct?
Nah, never been to Adelaide, mate.
I'm talking about business roots and your connection in Adelaide.
Nah, well, I might have connections in Adelaide, but I'm not aware of them.
Well, you're free to answer anyway. It was just a question.
No, that's fine. No, I like you, Clancy. I actually like you because...
My friend, it's Bush. My friend knows them personally, everyone.
Yeah, that's... He knows the Bushes, does he?
Yes.
Okay, Clancy.
Hold on, Chris, get on the phone, Chris. Chris. Hello, how are you, Mr. Rockmiller? Good. Go ahead, talk to him real quick. Who are we speaking with? L?
Yeah, yes.
L, how are you, mate?
Well, my name is L, but you know, if we're talking about the intelligence spy warfare game, you're speaking to Contact Zero, and my roots go all the way back to 1922 in London in British intelligence. Okay?
Well, what's really interesting, Al, is that do you reside in the UK or do you reside in Australia? I like your accent.
I used to reside in the UK, but now I ride kangaroos to school.
Okay, have you ever heard of a man named Dan Laguna?
Nah, never heard of Dan.
Have you heard of a woman named Barbara Studley?
Nah, never heard of Barbara.
Well, okay, my family have been in the NSA, CIA, FBI, Treasury. We hold many different cosmic top secret clearances and majestic clearances. And my family's been in the oil and gas industry with Bushes since 1952. I
Wow.
know Five Star Trust personally.
Good.
We actually do prevention of sex and child sex trafficking.
Well, I like that. I like that. But if you did that, why haven't you arrested the Podestas already? Because that smells like bullshit to me.
It says what?
Why haven't you arrested the Podestas if your family prevents child sex trafficking?
Why was I can't understand you.
What?
Like
Why?
your phone.
Why? Because there's an interference on the line. Why
Okay.
have...
Hey, Mahal, if you can put every other phone on speaker, I mean not speaker, but on mute. Okay, hold on.
Can everyone put their phone on mute?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Chris, go ahead.
that's better.
Go ahead. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, very nice.
Right.
Okay, my family has been in the oil and gas industry for generations.
Cool.
Five Star Trust and Dan Laguna. Black Hawk Down is based off of my family, the movie.
Yeah.
So we've done some great extracting into certain jurisdictions.
Good.
From MI5 to MI6 to many different agencies. It's all ran by secret society.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it. Of course.
Okay. And Chris, I've got 4 more minutes. My battery's gonna die. So finish up. Go ahead. Well, just so you know, Five Star Trust, I'm very aware of.
Yeah.
I would like to discuss more in depth with you who you have access to with Five Star Trust.
Well, the Five Star Trust, okay, at the end of the day, when the CIA tried to burn Lieutenant Colonel Ferreira, who was one of the 5, okay, he gave the full right and power of attorney to the trust to Black Eagle. All right? Black Eagle has named me as advisor to the trust. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's still run by 41 and a number of others.
Yeah, listen, 41 knows me personally. 43, I'm sorry, knows me as my father. Knows my father. My dad. No. Why don't you? Give it to the gentleman. Hey, Mahal, I cannot hear, bro. Okay. I know you're doing a bunch of talking. Okay, go ahead. So what is the solution? What are you guys trying to accomplish with Five Star Trust?
Well, we've got to unearth the collateral accounts. The trouble with you guys is you've been using the second law of thermodynamics as the basis of your science. And as a result, the postulation of that is scarcity. So there's only so much uranium, there's only so much oil, right? But the reality is the universe is infinite, not finite. Nikola Tesla postulated an infinite energy supply, and that if we were able to actually use those resources to finance exotic technology that my mentor, Werner von Braun, had access to in the 1950s, okay, when he said we could have had cars that hovered above the ground 50 years ago, and he was saying that at the turn of the millennium. Actually,
yes. I mean, I know. First off, let me be honest. My